Motorola is redefining what a thin smartphone can do. The new Moto Edge 70, also known as the Moto X70 Air, is a marvel of engineering. It's incredibly slim, lightweight, and packed with features that challenge much thicker competitors. In this review, we're going to find out if this razor-thin design comes with too many compromises, or if it's the perfect daily driver for 2025. The headline feature is undoubtedly the design. At just 599 thick and weighing only 159 grams, this is one of the thinnest and lightest phones on the market. Motorola used an aluminum frame to keep it rigid, and the textured back panel provides a grippy feel that prevents it from sliding out of your hand. Despite its slim profile, it is incredibly tough. It meets US military standards for shock and temperature resistance. Even more impressive is the dual IP68 and IP69 rating, meaning it can survive being submerged in water and even withstand high pressure. Heated water jets. The front is dominated by a 6.67-inch OLED display protected by Gorilla Glass 7i with a resolution of 1220p. The pixel density hits a sharp 446 ppi. It supports a 120 Hz refresh rate, making scrolling and animations look fluid. While it lacks LTPO technology for granular refresh rate control, it manages power efficiently by dropping to 60 Hz when idle. The brightness is a major highlight, peaking at a massive 4500 nits, ensuring the screen is perfectly legible even under direct midday sunlight. Color reproduction is excellent with 10-bit depth and HDR10+, support for high-end streaming. Under the hood, Motorola has switched from Dimensity to the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 4, built on a 4nm process. This chipset provides solid upper-mid-range performance. It's not quite at the level of a flagship iPhone or Galaxy S series, but it handles daily tasks and gaming with ease. Thermal management is surprisingly good for such a thin device, staying cool even during heavy stress tests. You get 12GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 512GB of internal storage. However, note that the storage speed is UFS 3.1, which is a slight step down from the UFS 4.0 found in some previous models, and there is no microSD expansion. Motorola is betting big on artificial intelligence with a dedicated hardware AI key. This button cannot be reassigned because it's the gateway to Moto's AI ecosystem. You can summon Microsoft Copilot Vision to ask questions about what your camera sees, or use Google Gemini Live for natural conversations. Motorola's own Hello UI adds features like Catch Me Up to summarize notifications, Image Studio for AI-generated art, and Pay Attention for recording and transcribing meetings. It's a very comprehensive AI suite that feels deeply integrated into Android 16. The camera system has seen some changes. You get a 50MP main sensor with OIS and a 50MP ultra-wide sensor with autofocus. Daylight photos from the main camera are detailed with true-to-life colors and wide, dynamic range. The ultra-wide doubles as a macro lens, producing great close-up shots. However, there is no dedicated telephoto lens this year. Zooming is handled digitally, and while 2x shots look decent, high-level zoom starts to lose detail. On the front, the 50MP selfie camera is a standout, delivering sharp facial features and natural skin tones. For video, all cameras support 4K, though stabilization can be a bit wobbly during fast movement. You might expect a 6mm phone to have a tiny battery, but Motorola squeezed in a 4800mAh silicon carbon cell. It offers over 13 hours of active use, which is impressive for this size. When you run low, the 68W wired charging gets you from 0 to 85% in about 30 minutes. A full charge takes only 41 minutes. New for this year is the inclusion of 15W wireless charging, though you'll need Motorola's specific magnetic case and charger to hit those top wireless speeds. To wrap things up, the Moto Edge 70 is a design masterpiece. Its strengths are its ultra-slim build, military-grade durability, and a beautiful, bright display. The software experience is clean, and the AI features are actually useful. On the downside, the removal of the telephoto lens and the move to UFS 3.1 storage might disappoint some power users. The chipset is capable but not flagship tier. If you prioritize aesthetics, portability, and a great screen, this phone is hard to beat. If you are a hardcore mobile gamer or a photography pro needing optical zoom, you might want to look elsewhere.